would you like to get updates on Major League Baseball, National Football League, and even NASCAR racing? How about weather, anytime, anywhere? MapQuest navigational assistance, local TV, CNN, restaurant guides and ratings while you travel. All this fun stuff for just $9.99 a month. Come see us at any Southeastern Cellular location for the best deals ever.
Hey everybody, it's Barry Miller. Welcome to this week's episode of Big Boyz Toys. We're still Biloxi, Mississippi, cruising the coast. Really, we're in Gulfport at the Rice Pavilion. A lot of cars showing up. It's Friday morning here in Biloxi. A lot of cars showing up. Cars everywhere. Sit back and relax. We got cars from, this week we got cars from Biloxi. We got them from Texas, Ohio. We got them from everywhere. So sit back, relax. These are cars you've never seen before. Guarantee you're going to like them. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again for Big Boyz Toys. Tonight, your host Barry Miller will bring you the sleekest, trimmest automobiles from around the area that have been beautifully restored. If you love streamlined, full-force race cams, then this show is for you. So sit back, but don't get too relaxed. This is Big Boyz Toys.
Looking for great savings on new and pre-owned cars and trucks? Then head on over to Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC. Our courteous and knowledgeable sales team is ready to show you our huge selection of cars and trucks at out-the-door prices. Don't settle for our competition's offer. At Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC, we're committed to sales, service, and customer satisfaction. So head on over to Ron Newton's. We'll treat you right. That's Ron Newton Pontiac Cadillac GMC, top of the hill, Quintard.
Oh, I can feel it. They're out there somewhere. Just have to keep our eyes open.
Think it'll be today?
I don't know. We'll be ready.
Win the ultimate reward, up to $150 by using your rewards card only at IP Hotel and Casino. More than you expect.
Next vehicle, Louis Doucette, 1928 Ford. Louis, welcome to Big Boyz Toys. Tell me about your vehicle.
Well, she's a 1928 Model A Ford. She has a 350 Chevy V8, 400 automatic transmission, tricked out Jag rear end, all chromed out, and knockoff hub.
Knockoff hub. Easy to change them tires if you got that lead hammer.
Well, if you need to, but I hope I don't need to.
Not like me. I keep new tires on my vehicle.
That's
I ain't changing
for sure.
the tire.
That's for sure.
I've changed a tire one time in 30 years.
Well, that's about me.
I don't like changing tires.
I don't like
Keep new
changing
tires. You
tires.
gotta do it.
Too much work.
All right, what made you pick the 28?
I've always liked Model A's. We just finished celebrating our 50th high school graduation anniversary this past weekend. And I've been having cars like that since before high school.
Now, did you restore this one? Or?
Yes, sir. Well, I have a son that has Doucette Speed and Custom Shop out of Opelousas, and my other son builds racing motors, so kind of a combination.
Yeah, if you got one son that builds the motors, one son that does the body work, you got it whooped.
And I remind them every day they owe their daddy.
They owe their daddy. Yeah, they owe their daddy. Now, where are you from?
I'm from Opelousas, Louisiana originally, but when I come to the Gulf Coast, I'm a 5-year St. Stanislaus man. I'm a 3-year University of Southern Miss, so this is home too.
Yeah, this is home also. Now, you drive down every year?
Oh, yeah, except last year. Y'all wouldn't let me.
Well, none of us could come down last year. I come down about a month after the hurricane hit. They wouldn't let us in this area, but the police escorted us down here to take some video. Now, how long did it take you to do all the work on it?
A lot longer than I would like to have. My son, Bubba, who painted it, for instance, I thought it was ready 3 or 4 different times. First thing I knew, he's sanding on it again. He's a very particular individual. But now it's ready.
Yeah, it gets you when they paint it, and then you see him get a piece of sandpaper and go sand it.
Exactly. I
You
thought
say,
it was
"What are you
finished.
doing?"
I thought I was getting ready to drive out, and he's sanding on it again.
And then you know he's got to pull the buffer out.
Exactly.
And what, it was just the small
No,
spots he wanted to get out
he
of
just
it?
wanted it smooth. It's Emerald paint. It's a very hard paint. It's hard to paint, and once it's there, though, it don't scratch.
Is it all metal?
No, sir, that's a glass car.
It's a glass car.
Glass car.
So you just ordered it, put it together.
Yes, sir.
About how long, you say, a year?
About a year to put it back together. You see, it was a car before, tricked out, but not like I wanted it, so.
So it actually had a smaller motor and all that in it?
Yeah, I've changed the motor, I put a bigger motor in it. And then I was just notified last week by my son who builds motors that he read an article in the Hot Rod magazine that he can put a motor together that you can drive on the street, same cubic, that'll put out 500 horsepower. I said, well, go to building it.
Yeah. What's wrong with your wrenches? Your wrenches
Well,
broke?
that's right, Brill.
Get to turning them wrenches.
I'll sell
Anything
them.
else you want to do to it?
Not really. I think I'm finished. I hope I'm finished.
You just drive it.
I just want to enjoy it. I've been going.
How long do you usually keep them before you get rid of them and get another one?
Well, many years ago in 1968, 69, I had one, but it was a coupe. And I had to sell it. Got a divorce and raising some kids and starting a new business. So when I got this one several years ago, I sent word to my ex-wife that now I could forgive her for everything she's ever done, because I got me another Model A.
You forgive her?
Well, up until I found out she voted for John Kerry.
Oh. Yeah. And what's this hood arm that you got up here?
That is a motor meter. The old Model A's and the old Model T's back when, that used to go into the radiator, and that was your actual temperature gauge outside the car.
So you'd actually know if the radiator was running hot or not.
Back then, but this is just a hood ornament now.
And I mean, back then, if it blowed out, you know it was hot.
It was hot. Yes.
And out on the road, how's it ride and drive?
Just like a new car.
Just
Like a new car.
Now, how long does it take to get from where you live here?
About 3 hours, trailer in it. I have a big trailer, enclosed trailer that I put it in.
Put it in and
Oh,
haul it
yeah.
down.
When I'm not at places like this, it's in an enclosed trailer.
Yeah. Well, that way you save on the road chips and stuff.
That's
like
right.
That.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to have to redo it
As
again.
you get down the interstate, you're gonna get a few.
Well, I've been watching close. I'm dragging way behind.
Yeah. Tell you what, good looking vehicle. Appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you. Nice talking
We'll
to
be right
you.
back. When you have an accident, your car breaks down the road, you have so much on your mind, you don't know where to turn. I've got your answer. Skinner's Body Shop and Record Service here in Oxford, Alabama has 24-hour towing 7 days a week. They'll be there when you need them. Also, remember, when you do have that unexpected accident, you can choose the body shop of your choice to repair your vehicle. And the Skinner name has been known for professionalism and attention to detail for service for their customers for over 45 years. So stop by or call Skinner's Body Shop today. Tell them Barry Miller sent you by. You know, a lot of people, when you say molded carpet, they don't know what you're talking about. Auto Custom Carpet right here on Noble Street, downtown Anniston. Ken Hell and his staff, they have molded carpet for your vehicle. Molded carpet means it fits right in your vehicle. Pre-cut, all you have to do is pick out the color, tell them to make the car, go in there on Monday, order that carpet. Guess what? Towards the end of the week, they'll be calling you to pick it up. Go home, it will lay right in that car. Any type car made, they have it right there at Auto Custom Carpet. Go by today or call and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. You know, in the state of Alabama, one thing that better be working perfect is that air condition. For all of your central heating and air condition needs, contact Wayne Mizell at Mizell Heating and Air Condition here in Oxford. They are state certified, bonded, and insured. Wayne and his staff do service, installation, new construction, and that yearly inspection. You know, every time you get a yearly inspection on that air conditioning unit, they check the Freon and check everything out, and it saves on that power bill. So give them a call today at 835-0509. Tell them Barry Miller told you to call. Next vehicle, David Myers, a 1971 Chevelle. David, welcome to Big Boyz Toys.
Thank you.
First of all, where are you from?
I'm from California. I've been here on the coast for about 10 years. So this is pretty much home for me, raising my kids here.
Right here in Gulfport,
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about your car, David.
Well, it's a 1971 SS Chevelle. Purchased it a couple years ago from a guy out of Florida, but it was originally a California car for many, many years. It was a good starter car, no rust at all, so had a good base to start with.
Now, how long have you been working on it, you say?
Approximately 2 years.
2 years. Do you do most of the work yourself, or?
Done everything on it except for the paint. I've got a buddy of mine that's helped me do the air ride. It's got air ride technologies, airbag system on it. Done everything to it myself, minus the paint.
Now, how about the engine? What size engine?
It's got a 350 late model Vortec engine in it, which I'm getting ready after this week. I'm going to take it out and freshen up the engine bay and do a few things to it, put some aluminum heads on it, do a few little goodies to it.
Get a few goodies and just keep it small block.
And keep it small block and just keep it a cruiser. It's just a great fun car to ride up and down the highway on.
Now, I know you go here because we're right here in Biloxi, but what are some of the other places you took the car, or have you?
We went last year to Charlotte Motor Speedway. The car has been on the Lowe's Motor Speedway. I think we did about 110 miles an hour for a couple laps before they shut us down. This summer we went to Jacksonville, Florida, to the Good Guys. These are Good Guys events that we go to, at least 2 or 3 of them a year. We like the Good Guys shows and the other shows, but that's probably the furthest we've gone with the cars.
Anything else you need to do to it, or you want to do to it?
Well,
besides freshen them up?
Really, that's about the only thing I really can afford to do on it. I have other interests, so I'm about where I want to be as far as what kind of money I can put into it. As well as you know, it's a pretty expensive hobby. Fortunately, my wife is real understanding and lets me kind of.
A lot of people don't realize you go to rebuilding, you spend a lot of money doing that.
Oh, definitely.
Because you just can't throw one together for $1,000, $1,500. There's no way. You're going to spend some money. You'll spend 4 times that just to air ride.
That's right.
And getting it ready. You're from this area. Where do you think about cruising the coast coming back this year?
Oh, I've been waiting for it. This is a great venue. A lot of wonderful people that put it on and volunteers that work it. It's a great venue. In fact, I took the whole week off of work just so I could just hang out. And I enjoy sitting on the side of the road just watching cars go by.
Because you can see about anything you want to see. It's not as big as it was last year, but you can see about anything you want to see right here.
Yeah, you know, I'm surprised.
And they'll start popping in here tonight.
Yeah, they will. I'm surprised that there's been a larger turnout than I thought there would be, considering how, everything was tore up like it was. But it's been a good turnout from what I've seen.
What do you think they can do? It's just going to have to grow like it was, though, because it was nothing to do with the cruising the coast staff. It was Katrina that done it, but it's going to take a few years to get back like it was.
I think so. I don't know what the numbers were, but I know 2 years ago, the last year they had it, I think there was around 5,000 registered vehicles, and I want to say it's up to 3,000 or 4,000 this year.
It's a little over 4 right now.
Yeah, so that's unbelievable that they've even got that much.
And you put 4,000 cars in a 15-mile radius. That's a lot of cars.
Yes, sir. You can go anywhere and see a car.
And that kind of spreads them out, and you can go from one end, from Biloxi to Gulfport, the Armourville, everywhere in between, and see cars.
That's right.
Any parking lot you can have a car show.
Yeah, we just went for a ride to Bay St. Louis today, and they had a little concert set up, a little car show. It was nice, and from here to there and all the way back, everywhere you looked, there was a car either on the interstate or on the little back roads where we went, Highway 90. It's just it's a great event to especially have right here in our front yard.
Right. Tell you what, good looking vehicle. Appreciate
Thank you very much.
It
was nice talking to you, Barry.
We'll be right back. Looking for that special gift for that special person? Well, Stinson Highwood Fine Jewelers is your answer. They have New Journey jewelry. They have watches from Citizen to Rolex. Circle Jewelry. They also have a wide selection of diamond rings, pendants, and necklaces, and some of the most beautiful pearls in the area. Now Stinson's and Highwood Fine Jewelers can custom make any type of jewelry you want. They have that special piece for that special person. They say if you can draw it, they can make it. With 3 locations to serve you, why pay more somewhere else? Make sure you mention Big Boyz Toys and receive a special 25% discount on all your Citizen watches. So ladies, that's a great gift for the holiday. Now Cheehaw Harley-Davidson, right here in Oxford, Alabama, Davis Loop Road. They're your Harley-Davidson dealer for this area. In my opinion, they're a Harley-Davidson dealer all areas. Stop by and see Keith or George today. They have about 40 Harleys on display. Buy a new Harley. They have used Harleys. Clothes, you people like the Harley leather. They got any type of Harley clothing you want. Helmets, you name it, it's right there. All you guys with Harleys want to put that extra chrome on that brand new Harley. They got any type of chrome you could want. Stop by Mount Charles Harley-Davidson today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. Looking for a classic car? Don't know where to look? I got the answer for you. Austin Hines Motors in Arab, Alabama. Austin has 55, 56, 57 Chevrolets, Camaros, Chevelles, Novas, Corvettes. Any type of classic car you could want, he has it in one location. They have over 100 classic cars in stock. They also have cars that you can rebuild yourself and restore yourself right there at that location. He's also the largest wrecker and rollback dealer for this area. So call Austin today, 256-931-2277. Tell him I told you to call. Next vehicle, Ed Slade, 1965 Chevrolet Malibu. Ed, welcome to Big Boyz Toys. You got that thing trained. You pulled up and parked it, sit down.
It just fell on the floor.
Tell me about your car, Ed.
It's a 65 Chevelle convertible. Bought it as a restored original car. We're just gonna lower it and put a set of wheels and tires on it, and then ended up taking it off the frame and painting it and redoing the whole interior and another motor and transmission and different wheels and tires. And
So you just didn't stop there, huh?
I couldn't stop.
Couldn't stop, had to keep right on going. Now, did you do all the paint work and all yourself?
The only thing that I didn't do was the interior and the paint. Now everything else I did. I took the body off the frame myself and rebuilt the front end and rear end myself, and bed liner under the bottom side of the car, and built the motor and transmission myself.
65, 65s is a hard year to find, especially convertibles. Once you found it, what made you want to change it from being original?
Looking at too many of these magazines and shows, all these car shows and stuff, and looking at these guys with these nice cars.
Because you ain't old enough to remember it. You can't say you wanted one when you was in high school.
No, I'm not quite that old.
That's what
I'm getting there, though.
That's what I mean. You just couldn't. It's a lot of people say, well, when I was in high school, one couldn't afford it, couldn't this, couldn't that. You're too young for that. Okay, the paint. What color you call that?
It's black on top, and the bottom is House of Colors Copper Pearl.
House of Colors Copper Pearl. You put the new top and all on it? Was it already on it?
I put the Harts cloth top on it. Had it put on. The guy that did the interior did the top. So it's the.
What size motor and all you running?
It's a 350 crate motor, and it's a T5 5-speed transmission.
So you get to change some gears?
I get to swap gears.
Get it? You got headers or anything on it?
It's got the little tight fit headers on it, and Flowmaster exhaust, disc brakes on front and drum on rear.
Just a good cruising car. Where are you from?
Right here in Gulfport.
So are you home too?
Local guy.
How did it fare through the hurricane? Did you take it out of here?
Did very good. I kept it in my garage and not a scratch on it.
How about far do you live off the coast?
About a half a mile.
How'd you get it where no scratches? I must not have many trees in your yard.
No trees. We got rid of those pine trees before the storm.
Anything else you want to do to it?
No, I can't do anything else to it. I've been told that I cannot spend any more money on it.
Who told you that?
The boss, the financial advisor.
Good answer. And that'll work. Well, I don't see much you got to do to it. Now, who picked out the wheels and tires for it? Did you do that after you put the airbag system on it?
Well, actually, I've got a set of Boyd wheels that I had on it, and I just bought these. The Boyds were 18s and 20s, and these are 18s and 22s. So I just bought these a month ago and put them on there.
Where's some of the places you go besides here, because you live here?
We try to go to the good guy shows, the ones in Jacksonville, Florida, Nashville. We went to Columbus and Charlotte.
They're always pretty good. I heard pretty good shows, real big. A lot of people shows up and has a good time. When's your next one?
This is it for me this year.
Last show of the year.
This is it. I've got some house remodeling I want to do, and my wife told me I have to do, so this is it. Playtime's over for this year.
And that 4-speed, 5-speed, can she drive it?
No, she doesn't drive it.
She could, but...
She could, but she doesn't drive it.
It's good she wanted to.
If she told me she was going to, she probably would.
Oh, yeah. Does this one have the cover to go back across the top, or is that the way it's made, just like that, without the cover laid on it?
Well, I don't have a boot for it.
Yeah.
I really need to get one made to kind of tidy it up a little bit. But
it looks good like that because it's all black and it's kind of chic as it goes back.
Right, it kind of fades away.
Good looking Chevelle. Appreciate
Thank
you
you,
being on the
sir.
show. We'll
Thank
be right
you.
back. Farmers and Merchants Bank. Farmers and Merchants Bank's got 4 locations to serve you. Piedmont, Anniston, Oxford, and downtown Jacksonville. 90 years of service. I'll tell you what, Farmers and Merchants Bank is the bank. You know, it's not like any other bank around. You can go in and they get your decision today. They make your decision on a loan or whatever you need right in that location. You have a personal banker that takes care of you right here. Don't have to send it to Birmingham, Charlotte, or anywhere. Go by one of the Farmers and Merchants Bank today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. You know, when someone smiles at you during the day, it kind of makes you feel great all over. Dr. Travis Phillips and his friendly staff right here in Oxford, Alabama says stop by their office and they'll help put that beautiful smile on your face. They have teeth whitening, general dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, dental hygienist, oral surgery, everything right here in Oxford, Alabama. He has full x-rays and partial x-rays that he does right in his office, and you'll find out right then what he needs to do. They got professional staff. They have a saying, go the extra mile for the beautiful smile. Stop by and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. It's time of year when everybody's doing that touch-up on the vehicle, getting ready for next year. Well, I've got the place that has everything you need for any type of body repairs. Rosar Auto Paint Supply has the largest selection of pinstriping and molding in the area. They mix custom paint. They do custom paint matching. They have waxes, buffer pads. I mean everything. They're the largest auto paint distributor in Alabama with auto, industrial, and fleet paints. With 4 locations to serve you in Anniston, Birmingham, Coleman, and Tuscaloosa, there's a Rosar's close by. And with over 100 years of combined sales experience in their sales staff, they are simply the best. Stop by or call today and tell them I sent you by. Next vehicle, 1959 Cadillac Limo, Don Maddox. Don, welcome to Big Boyz Toys.
Thank you.
Tell me about who's that in the back seat?
We got Elvis in the back. This is a wannabe Elvis car.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody keeps asking me if Elvis actually owned the car, and I said not to my knowledge, but you know that's the name of my game.
You know Elvis ain't dead.
No.
Him and Amelia Earhart's flying over in Europe.
Oh, is
He
that
ain't
right?
dead.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Tell me about your car. What size motor and all you got in it?
Oh, it's a 390. It's all stock. It's a regular 390 automatic, air conditioning, power windows, brakes. It was probably an old funeral car, and I converted it and took the jump seats out and put a flat screen TV and stereo XM radio, and it's got flamethrowers on it. The lake pipes are just for dress up, lights in them and that kind of stuff.
Well, let me ask you an answer now. You got the big screen TV and on the back seat, you driving, you can't see it.
Well, I like to run by myself, just being Elvis by myself. I'm his chauffeur. I work for him.
Oh, okay. Let Elvis watch it. You know that's right. But you can always sit out here in the yard and watch it, cut the air on, watch TV.
Yeah. Well, normally I have people with me, but everybody chickened out on coming down here. They're afraid there wasn't going to be anybody down here. And I said, you know, if nobody shows up, there won't be anybody down here. You know.
Now, where are you from?
Springdale, Arkansas. Yeah, chicken capital of the world.
Yeah, that's where Tyson's from.
Right.
Not Mike Tyson, the chicken Tyson.
Yeah.
A little bit different.
Johnny Tyson.
All right, did you repaint it and all, or was it like?
Yeah, it was a white car when I got it. I did the painting, and I'd put the wheels on it. And I've been working on it for about a year and a half, just little stuff, you know. Yeah.
Now the flames, did they come out the side or the back? These are just
out the back. Those
are just for looks.
Those are just for looks. I've got lights that blink at night on the lake pipes, and you know, and it's got 4 different horns on it, cow horns and train horns.
Now you actually drive it everywhere you go? Or?
No, I trailer.
What kind of trailer you got to pull that thing?
I've got a Ford crew cab, diesel.
How big a trailer you got?
It's 24 foot.
Because I started to say it'll hang off 18.
Yeah. It's you can put it on 18 foot, but it really hangs over. I've did it a couple of times, and you need 20.
How far is it from Springdale from here?
620 miles.
Arkansas is a long ways. Can you get to Arkansas from here?
Well, you know, I got a good friend of mine that lives down in Leland, Mississippi, and I spend the night with him, and then I come on down here the next day. So it kind of breaks it up, makes a nice trip, and good Mississippi hospitality.
Cruise of the Coast is doing pretty good today, this year, even though what all they went through last year.
Yeah, I'm really tickled. I'm glad to be down here. You know, I've been down here for like 6 years, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. And so I figured that, you know, we got to be participating. I think next year, they'll have this thing rebuilt, I believe, the way they're going.
Rebuilt and ready to go. Everything
Yeah.
be built and
Exactly.
ready to go.
Exactly.
Anything else you want to do to it?
No, I've got some other ideas. I'm going to put LED lights on the bottom of it, and I've thought about putting some bouncers on it, and I don't know what you call that, but
Hydraulics.
Hydraulics. There you go. But you know, that'll be next. You know, that's I'm marrying my girl I've been dating for 16 years this year, so that's more important this year.
You've been dating 16 years?
Yeah.
And you
Yep.
think you get married?
Yep.
You better do what you want to do to it before you get married.
No, we've already have. She's got horses. If a woman has horses and a guy has cars, it's pretty much even.
Okay. I tell you what, if it comes down to that horse getting shoot or you getting tires from that Cadillac,
Yep.
guess what?
Yeah.
That horse is going to be walking around with new shoes.
Yeah. Like,
It's going to happen.
you're probably true. You're probably right.
Good looking vehicle. Appreciate you being
All
on the
right.
show.
Hey, thank you.
We'll be right
Appreciate
back.
Well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? Bitching like a man on a bug tree. Friends say I'm acting the wild as a bugger in love. Come on, sugar.
Let me tell you about a place right here in North Alabama that was voted one of the #1 romantic locations in the state of Alabama. Covenant Cove Lodge and Marina in Gunnersville, Alabama is that place. From weddings, family reunions, class reunions, bass tournaments, or just that quiet getaway for two, Covenant Cove is your answer. They have the Blue Parrot restaurant and lounge right on property. They have great food, good entertainment each and every night. They will assist you in planning and booking everything for your special event. Call Pam or one of the sales staff today at Covenant Cove and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys told you to call. Stripler Paint and Decorating right here on Wilmer Avenue in Anniston is your home improvement headquarters for this area. They have DeVoe, Benjamin Moore, and Coronado paints that go on good and look great once they're on. They also have all the materials needed to do that special job around the house. Carpets, they carry Shaw and Mohawk. Hardwood floors by Robin, so everything is in one location. Remember, DeVoe, Benjamin Moore, and Coronado paint are used by professionals all over the United States, and it's one of the best on the market. Stop by today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys told you to stop by. You know, it's hard to find a place that can handle all of your automotive needs in one stop. Well, I've got your answers. Superior Tire and Detail right here on Quintard Avenue in Anniston can do it all. They carry Michelin, Uniroyal, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and Firestone tires. They're also the Tire Pro dealer for this area. They also have over 1,000 custom wheels such as American Racing, American Eagle, and Boss. They also have custom accessories such as toolboxes, bed liners, and brush guards. The Detail Shop, they do wash and vac or full detail. Minton Home Center and Signature Homes of Oxford is your #1 locations to purchase that dream home you've been waiting on. From single wides, double wides, even triple wides, Minton has the manufactured home for everyone. They have land home programs with little or no money down financing. With a combination of over 30 homes on both locations, they have the home for just any type of budget. Stop by Minton's today if you want to see the elite homes of 2006. Stop by Signature Homes on 78 and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. Let me tell you about the best kept secret in Northeast Alabama. Cider Ridge Golf Club in Oxford, Alabama is one of the most beautiful golf courses you will ever play on. They have a pro shop with special prices on some of the most popular name brands of golf and equipment. With a banquet room and staff, they can also handle any type of golf tournament or just a corporate or small group function. Lonnie Reese, the PGA Pro and manager, also has golf lessons for people of all ages. Call or visit Cider Ridge Golf Club today. Tell them you heard about them on Big Boyz Toys and receive a special discount on that next great round of golf. Big Chiefs RV, sales parts and service right here in the